kind to one another and don't give in to fear. That's all that I am asking for Christmas time this year.
Hello everyone, my name is Diane and this is my Pink Bathtub Vlogmas day number 22. Time is fleeting and the projects are not done, but we're getting there, I did work on my gnome yesterday. I'm going to revisit how I am stuffing the base of the gnome. I really do like the idea of the lid of the spray can to be put inside it. It's just a tad too big, just a tad. And I did try it last night, actually this morning, and discovered that it was just too much of a struggle to decrease the stitches around it. I'm going to go the old-fashioned way, and I'm just going to put the sand in a Ziploc bag and then put a lot more stuffing around it for the base. I did even out the stuffing in the hat a bit more, but this one side does seem to stretch out a bit where the cable and the purl stitches meet because the way I think my needles were positioned when I knit it in the round. And it is a darker color, I know you can't tell that. So it's not as bad with readjusting of the stuffing. I'm repositioning the needles and I'm going to try take 2 on this, but I did the beard last night and I have completed the red color and the next stripe of brown on my sweater. So here is some footage of the colors of the sweater laid out. We have our final Polkadot Creek color to open and to add to the sweater, which will be a green. And I think I'm going to steal the other golden color off of the mantle string to add to the sweater for length, because I do want my sweater to be a bit longer. Essentially 3 stripes left. The green, another stripe of brown, the final gold color, and then I will do the ribbing. And I feel pretty good that that's going to be the right length for me. I did measure the length of it. This is how much I have left of that one hank of main color, the base brown color that I used in this sweater. So I am going to, I think, get away with just doing one full hank. It is a bit of a lighter brown now, so I think if I do the green and then I do this and then I do the golden color, we are going to bind off with this darker brown. Then we'll have some of this left over and we will have this as well for the sleeves. And I'm not going to do a full length sleeve. I will do a 3/4 length, permitting I have enough of the brown to do so. So day number 11 of the Woolly Winterland 12 Days of Christmas Advent. I love this. This has got almost a bit of a teal green. This is called Forest, and this is going to look fantastic. Hold on a second. I'm just going to go steal that one hank off the mantle string. I'm back. So we're going to do this, then we're going to do this, then we're going to do this. Then I'm going to use the darker color to do the ribbing on the bottom, and we'll attempt to do the sleeves. So let's see what it looks like against the sweater. I think that turned out quite well, actually, considering the brown was in the Advent. I think it's going to be quite lovely once it's finished. Speaking of Polkadot Creek, the prize for the Woolly Winterland wrap was never claimed. It's been a couple weeks since I announced the winner. I even put the winner's name. I tagged the winner in the video, and I've not heard back, so we are going to redraw at this point. I did the redraw, and the winner is Shetland Lace, which I think is also known as Mountain Knitter. Please email me at mypinkbathtub@gmail.com, and I will send you the one-time only coupon code that you can use to download this pattern. And speaking of Gracious Sweater, we also have a winner from last Sunday's pattern giveaway, which was for a copy of the Gracious Sweater by East Base Tricot, which is on Ravelry. You have to have a Ravelry account. And when you email me, please let me know what your Ravelry handle is, what your Ravelry username is, and I will be sending you your own copy of the Gracious Sweater. And I have done the draw for that as well. And the winner is Anne Burlington. So Anne, thank you. And please send me an email at mypinkbathtub@gmail.com. As you know, I have mentioned that I'm planning to knit the anthology throw with my Aberdeen's wool yarn from this year's Advent. I would love it if one of you would be able to knit it as well. So we are going to be doing one last gift away. Now the winner is not going to be drawn until I do my look at what I made during Advent season video, which is probably going to be later in December or early January when I get my sweater, my sock, and my gnome completely done to share with you. I was going to do it on the 24th, but that's really only 2 days time, and a lot of people are busy during the holiday season and may not see it. So we're just going to wait, because it gives people a chance to catch up and to watch videos over their holiday break. So the anthology throw is a pattern that again is on Ravelry. You're going to need a Ravelry account, and you can use 24 minis to create this blanket. I mean, you could do it however you want. You could just do it in several different colors as opposed to minis, but my goal is to do it with minis. And to enter the draw for this, you're going to need to like this episode, and you're going to need to leave a comment below. I don't want to use the word anthology. Why don't we just use the word throw? T-H-R-O-W, throw, and use it in a creative sentence. Please, if you haven't yet done so, subscribe to my channel and like this video, leave a comment of the word throw, and you will be entered in the draw for the anthology throw, which will be drawn again whenever I do my recap video of my finished projects. Good luck, everyone. I really want to keep working on my sweater, but I'm going to get that gnome at the very least standing up at attention with his beard on, and then we can just finish his nose and his arms at leisure. And Bob's your uncle. Did anybody have an Uncle Bob? I actually had an Uncle Bob. A lot of people in Canada have Uncle Bobs. I don't know where that saying came from, but I use it quite often. We do have a couple more participants for Gnome Nation. Demetra from the Naked Snail has finished her Mystery Mal gnome, and it is called Nana's Visit, and it is through Imagine Landscapes. So I guess she had clues to knit every few days, and she has finished her gnome, and here it is. And then Lori from Ocean View Knits and Crochet from PEI has sent me, well, quite a few gnomes. Thank you, Demetra from Ontario, and thank you, Lori from PEI. Lots of Canadian participants, which is great, but you don't have to just be in Canada to be part of Gnome Nation, so please send me an email. I know I just got one other one while I was sitting down to record, which I'll share tomorrow. Day 22. I think we're going more orange than pink now. Creamsicle-like. Let's hang her up, and don't be alarmed, there is something missing off that mantle. I hope you are almost ready for the holiday season if you are observing it and celebrating it. And if you're not, that's okay too, because we're really about yarn and making things here. So until tomorrow, my friends, day 23 already. Day 23. See you then. Bye for now.